Picture this. It's 3 a.m. and suddenly you're jolted awake by an excruciating Charlie horse that grabs your calf muscle like a vice grip. You're gasping, reaching for your leg, trying to massage away that intense pain that seems to come out of nowhere. Sound familiar? If you're not in your head right now, you're definitely not alone. Maybe it's not just the middle of the night. Maybe it happens when you're trying to get comfortable in your favorite chair or when you're stretching to reach something on a high shelf. That sudden, sharp muscle cramp that makes you freeze in place, wondering if your body is trying to tell you something important. Here's what I want you to really understand. These nighttime leg cramps that are stealing your peaceful sleep and making you hesitant to move freely aren't just an inevitable part of getting older. That's one of the biggest myths I hear in my practice every single day. Your body isn't betraying you. It's actually crying out for specific nutrients that can help prevent these painful episodes. There's something sitting right in your refrigerator that could be your secret weapon against these muscle cramps. Something so simple, so affordable, and so packed with exactly what your aging muscles need to stay relaxed and strong. I'm talking about eggs. Yes, those humble eggs that you might be avoiding because someone told you they're bad for your cholesterol. I'm Dr. John DeMarco, and I've spent over 15 years helping people just like you discover how the right foods can transform your health and give you back your freedom of movement. Today, we're going to uncover why eggs might just be the missing piece in your fight against those painful nighttime leg cramps. Let me start by helping you understand what's really happening when those muscle cramps strike. Your muscles need three key things to function properly and stay relaxed: vitamin D for muscle strength and calcium absorption, vitamin B12 for healthy nerve signaling, and complete amino acids for muscle repair and function. When you're deficient in any of these, and unfortunately most seniors are, your muscles start to rebel with painful spasms and cramps. Here's something that might surprise you. Nearly 40% of adults over 65 are deficient in vitamin B12, and over 80% don't get enough vitamin D. Your body's ability to absorb these crucial nutrients decreases as we age, which is exactly why those leg cramps become more frequent and more intense over time. But here's where eggs become your ally. One large egg contains about 20% of your daily B12 needs, along with vitamin D and all 9 essential amino acids that your muscles desperately need. It's like nature packaged the perfect anti-cramp formula in one neat little shell. Now, let's talk about vitamin D, the sunshine vitamin that most of us aren't getting enough of, especially during those long winter months. You know that feeling when your legs just feel heavy and tired? When even a short walk to the mailbox leaves you feeling drained? That could be your muscles crying out for vitamin D. Your muscles have special vitamin D receptors that help them contract and relax properly. When you don't have enough vitamin D, these receptors can't do their job effectively, leading to muscle weakness, pain, and yes, those dreaded nocturnal cramps. Eggs, especially from pasture-raised hens, contain vitamin D3, which is the most bioavailable form for your body. But here's what makes eggs even more special. They also contain vitamin K2, which works hand in hand with vitamin D to help your body properly use calcium. It's like having a perfect team working together to keep your muscles functioning smoothly. Are you starting to see why I'm so excited about eggs? But wait, there's more. Let's dive into vitamin B12, the nerve vitamin that becomes increasingly important as we age. B12 is absolutely essential for proper nerve signaling between your brain and your muscles. When those nerve signals get fuzzy or delayed, your muscles don't know when to contract and when to relax, leading to painful spasms. Many seniors develop what we call B12 deficiency because your stomach produces less acid as you age, making it harder to absorb this crucial vitamin from most foods. But eggs, they contain B12 in a form that's much easier for your body to absorb and use. I had a patient, Margaret, who came to me complaining about leg cramps that were waking her up 3 or 4 times a night. She was exhausted, afraid to go to sleep, and starting to avoid activities she loved because she worried about getting cramps. When we tested her B12 levels, they were borderline low. After just 6 weeks of including 2 eggs in her daily routine, along with some other dietary changes, her cramps decreased dramatically. She's now sleeping through the night and back to tending her beloved rose garden. Now, let's talk about amino acids, the building blocks of muscle health. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at building and maintaining muscle mass. This condition, called sarcopenia, affects nearly 30 of people over 70. Your muscles literally start shrinking and weakening, making them more prone to cramping. Eggs provide what nutrition is called a complete protein, meaning they contain all 9 essential amino acids your body can't make on its own. These amino acids are like the raw materials your muscles need for repair and maintenance. When you're not getting enough complete protein, your muscles can't repair themselves properly, leading to weakness and cramping. But here's something really interesting about eggs that most people don't know. They contain an amino acid called taurine, which acts like a natural muscle relaxant. Taurine helps regulate calcium in your muscle cells, preventing the kind of calcium overload that leads to painful cramps. Can you see how eggs are like a perfectly designed muscle support package? It's almost as if nature knew exactly what our aging muscles would need. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking, but Dr. DeMarco, what about cholesterol? I've been told to avoid eggs. Let me put your mind at ease with the latest science. The cholesterol in eggs has very little impact on your blood cholesterol levels. In fact, recent research shows that eggs can actually improve your cholesterol profile by increasing your good HDL cholesterol. The American Heart Association and the Dietary Guidelines for Americans removed the restriction on dietary cholesterol because we now understand that saturated fat and trans fats are the real culprits in heart disease, not dietary cholesterol. For most seniors, eating 1 to 2 eggs daily is not only safe, but beneficial for overall health. Of course, if you have specific medical conditions, always check with your healthcare provider about what's right for your individual situation. So how can you make eggs work for you in fighting those nighttime leg cramps? It's easier than you might think, and you don't need to become a gourmet chef to get the benefits. Start simple. Try having 1 or 2 eggs for breakfast 3 to 4 times a week. Scrambled eggs with a little spinach gives you extra magnesium, another mineral that helps prevent muscle cramps. A simple omelet with some cheese adds calcium for additional muscle support. If you're not much of a breakfast person, hard-boiled eggs make a perfect afternoon snack. Keep a few in your refrigerator and you've got a quick, nutritious option that's working to prevent tonight's cramps. For those of you who love baking, try adding an extra egg to your muffin or bread recipes. You'll barely taste the difference, but your muscles will definitely feel the benefit. Here's a gentle tip from my years of practice. Consistency matters more than quantity. Having eggs regularly as part of your routine gives your body a steady supply of these muscle-supporting nutrients, rather than trying to catch up after the cramps have already started. And speaking of routine, timing can make a difference too. Having some protein like eggs earlier in the day helps your body build up the amino acid reserves it needs for muscle repair during sleep. This is when your body does most of its healing and regeneration work. You know what I love most about this approach? It's not about taking more pills or expensive supplements. It's about using real, whole food that's been nourishing people for thousands of years. Eggs are affordable, versatile, and available everywhere. They're not some exotic superfood that costs a fortune. They're a practical solution that fits into any budget. Let me share something that might give you even more hope. Beyond just preventing leg cramps, the nutrients in eggs support so many aspects of healthy aging. The B vitamins support brain health and energy levels. The protein helps maintain muscle mass and bone strength. The healthy fats support heart health and reduce inflammation throughout your body. So while you're working on preventing those painful nighttime cramps, you're also supporting your overall vitality and independence. You're giving your body the tools it needs to keep you strong, steady, and active in all the ways that matter to you. Imagine waking up tomorrow morning feeling refreshed instead of exhausted from being jolted awake by leg cramps. Picture yourself moving through your daily activities with confidence, knowing that your muscles are well nourished and less likely to rebel with painful spasms. Think about enjoying peaceful, uninterrupted sleep that leaves you feeling energized and ready to embrace each new day. This isn't just wishful thinking, it's the reality that proper nutrition can help create for you. Your body has an amazing capacity to heal and strengthen itself when given the right nutrients, even if you're in your 60s, 70s, or beyond. The journey to stronger, more comfortable muscles doesn't happen overnight, but every nutritious choice you make is an investment in your comfort, your sleep, and your freedom of movement. Starting with something as simple as including eggs in your weekly routine could be the first step towards saying goodbye to those painful nighttime interruptions. Remember, you're not powerless against these changes that come with aging. While we can't stop the clock, we can absolutely influence how we age and how we feel in our bodies. Every small choice builds toward a stronger, more comfortable you. From understanding how vitamin D supports muscle function to discovering how B12 keeps your nerves communicating properly with your muscles and learning how complete amino acids help maintain muscle health, you now have powerful knowledge that can make a real difference in your daily comfort. This isn't just about avoiding pain, it's about protecting your precious independence, safeguarding your quality sleep, and maintaining your ability to do all the things that bring you joy. Whether that's playing with grandchildren, tending to your garden, taking evening walks with your spouse, or simply moving through your day without worry about when the next cramp might strike. If you stay with me through this entire conversation, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Your willingness to invest time in learning about your health shows the wisdom and self-care that I so admire in the people I'm privileged to serve. I've noticed something wonderful about the folks who watch our videos. You pay such close attention and really think about how to apply what you're learning. But sometimes you're so focused on taking it all in that you forget to let us know how we're doing. If this information has been helpful to you, would you mind giving this video a thumbs up? It helps us know we're on the right track and encourages us to keep sharing these practical health insights with you. And if you think someone else in your life might benefit from learning about this natural approach to preventing leg cramps, maybe a spouse, a friend, or an adult child who worries about your comfort, please consider sharing this video with them. Sometimes the most caring thing we can do is share knowledge that might make someone's life a little easier. The path to better health and greater comfort isn't meant to be walked alone. If you'd like to be part of a community of people who are committed to aging with strength, vitality, and wisdom, I'd love to have you subscribe to our channel. This is where we explore practical, science-based approaches to the health challenges that matter most to you, always with respect for your experience and hope for your future. Your health matters, your comfort matters, and you are never alone in this journey toward feeling your best at every age. Here's to peaceful nights, comfortable days, and the confidence that comes from taking good care of yourself.